I'm coming One Life. Man, look, this stuff got me mad, child. I'm trying to come up here and do my thing. But I don't know why the hell my computer, and it's a brand new laptop, it's doing all this weird stuff with the light. Like it got me looking all dark and stuff, man. And I don't, like my whole setting look too dark. Hold on. That's what's been taking me so long, y'all. I've been sitting up here trying to get this stuff right, man. And it be making me mad because I know how to work computers, but apparently I done messed around and hit the wrong thing. And now it got my screen looking all dark and unprofessional. And they just blowing me out. What going on, everybody? How y'all doing? How everybody doing? How everybody doing? It look dark, don't it? Hold on. I went to my settings. Hold on. I went to my settings. I guess it don't look too bad. It might just look dark on my end. I went to my settings. It's crazy. I guess it don't look too bad. All right, maybe it ain't too bad, cause I'm looking at it on here. It ain't got nothing. You feel me? Fit my health. All right, well, shoot, it is what it is. I'm gonna just go and grab me another one. I'm gonna just goddamn grab me another. It's a little dark, ain't it? It's a little dark. It ain't like I normally have it. It ain't like I normally have it. It's weird. Let me see something. That's what I've been sitting here working on, cause I had went to download some software and all this stuff earlier, and then the damn thing. Let me see something. Man, forget it. Forget it. God, I hate this. It's really aggravating me though. But look, oh yeah. Y'all know we got some things to talk about. We ain't been talking about. It been a minute since we done turned up with shout out. Oh no. Hold on. We ain't finna act like this shit ain't going on. Alright. We ain't gonna act like this stuff ain't going on today. You feel me? Cause it's a lot that been going on, y'all. It's a lot that been going on. Now, I don't know if y'all caught me yesterday, but I'm finna turn up today, man. Cause I've been being good. I've been being good. Y'all see the cash out down there at the bottom. But I'm finna turn up today because it's so many things that I want to talk about. And I'm gonna start out with talking about the YSL situation. Okay. Because a lot of people ain't gonna get up here and tell y'all the truth. I've been sitting back and I've been watching. I've been listening. Y'all know I'm non-biased and I go with what it is now. I was just about to start another case and this thing gonna interrupt. Oh yeah, no. It's time to start another case. Because the next case is gonna be a continuance of this case. That's just one of the cases. It's just one of the options. Okay. But let's do this. Because now that the case is over with, trial is over with, we got in them, okay? Let's just talk about it. Because ain't nobody came up here and been for real. Ain't nobody came up here and said a motherfucking thing that made no real sense. Now I get it. I get this part. The only part that makes sense is this. No. The state could not prove a case. The state was so far from proving a case, Ray Charles could see it. Equivalent. Nobody could see in how in the holy fuck these people were finna represent this case once Love lost her mojo. Understood, okay? Bow. But what I'm saying is this, okay? And it's a plethora of things we're gonna get to today. You feel? But what going on, everybody in the chat? What going on? How y'all feeling? How everybody feeling? Okay. See, I seen where Roscoe took that plea. I ain't see what it was about. See, I was locked up with Roscoe back when he was locked up in Card County. I know it had to do something with the Lil Wayne bus incident, but if y'all see, it ain't nothing but these same brothers caught up in the same cycle. It's repetitive. It's back to back. It's over and over. It ain't nothing but what they call systematic slavery. But you know what? You know what? We're gonna talk about it today because we're gonna talk about it because I seen, and it's crazy. I posted the video because I wanted to see how people felt about it. And a lot of people said what they felt, and I get it. When Nut Mama went to talking about, you know what I'm saying, how she felt and how these people got off. And I understand that it's street, and that's why you can't really, you know what I'm saying? No, you haven't been locked. I ain't been locked up. Who ain't been locked up? Shit. But anyway, we gonna get back to it. But see, I ain't never had no co-defenders. I ain't never been no red. I ain't never been in no interrogation room. See, we're not gonna act like, yeah, got it in, get hit all in the head because of that interrogation video. You see, we not gonna act like this wasn't a move by the state. They wanted to exploit and expose your character. The same thing they did with Lil Woody, the same thing they did with Shannon Steele, the same thing they did with a plethora of these YSL dudes. You feel me? See, what happens is now it's time to stand on business. Now, what I mean by that is, because I'm not finna sit up here and act like, okay, look, yeah, the state couldn't prove their case, but common sense tell you everything you need to know about what was going on. Okay, look, we know. Let's just talk about it. Let's just talk about it. Okay, you talking about Kenneth Copeland, and I'm talking about the unaliving right now specifically of Donovan Nut Tommy. That's what I'm talking about right now specifically. Okay, you had a brother that walked in there. You had a dude that walked in there, an informant, a talented, a snitch, a rat, a helpful person, a law about, I don't know what you want to call it. You had this person walk into the goddamn and I'm talking about this because of what people were saying in the comments, and it is so true. But I didn't look at it like that. That's why I rock with y'all. That's why I rock with y'all. Because I didn't look at it like that. But you got dude who go in here and say, look, mind you, although Nut was ranked a certain member, number 4, Nut name wasn't tied to no unalivings that could be proven or even brought up, in my opinion. If y'all know something different, let me know. But Nut name was not tied to unalivings. Nut was more hated on. He was more hating on Nut because Nut with the, you got people that make status that ain't always had to do with other people had to do. You see, it ain't what you know, and who you know. You know what I'm saying? In life, you got to learn how to move and groove. I ain't got to be a crash out if I got people that going to crash out for me. You see what I'm saying? See, Wood is a crash out. But see, he the type of crash out that'll go get with the police and crash you out. See, he's a threat. He's not even a threat. He's a danger to the community is what he is. But let's get back on track. You feel? Now listen. Now Nut brother, mind you, when his mama got on the stand, she said, look, his brother Share Care, that's his half brother through his daddy. That ain't my son. That's something his daddy got going on. But what I can tell you is, even if my son is tied up in this stuff, my son, every member ain't bad. You feel what I'm saying? You got some dude that they just really, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say how I want to say it. They just really just down with their people. But just cause you a member, just cause you affiliated, don't mean that you out committing the same crime. That don't mean that. A lot of people make it to be in that high rank because they know not to go out there and do nothing they don't. So if people respect my status, and that's where the big homie violations and misunderstandings started coming in, the misguidance, because you had the big homies saying to the little homies, well, look, if you willing to go and do this, then go ahead and do it. Yeah, you in the right. YSL. That's what the community was talking about with YSL, YFN. You had young dudes as young as Lil Rod wanted to be YSL because they thought it was a record label. They thought it was something positive, but the time they got involved in it, although you had some that knew what it was, but you had some like when they were going to the basketball camps and they recruited that lady's son, and I think he ended up losing his life or something. And that lady, that mama said they really were recruiting people for YSL. See, what I'm saying is you had this going on, and now when it start to hit the fan, you take it a try, cool. But what I'm saying is, okay, and I'm dragging it out. Like a lot of people were saying that, and I play it for y'all. Nut mama anger is directed towards the wrong people. Now, a lot of people were saying that she's upset and she wants people to go to jail that didn't have anything to do with what happened to her son, and that she should blame the state. And I totally agree that the state lied to her. The state played on her. The state played on her emotions and led her to believe that they were going to give her a justice that they knew they couldn't get. So I understand her hurt. I understand her pain. You see what I'm saying? And so when she got up there and she was speaking, I understand that she want to place the blame and that she wants to, and that's cool, because they used you. They told you what they were going to do. You know what I'm saying? And then kind of find out they didn't have what you thought they had to bring you to justice. It's the point that I'm making. Okay. And it's just certain things that we have to pay attention to. Now, going back to the situation with Nick, that is his mother. She know who was involved. Now, whether the courts can prove it, whether it come out, whether it don't, she know what her son was involved in. That's why she know who done this to her son. That's why she got up there and said what she said. When you had Kenneth Copeland walk into that interrogation room and name people specifically, those are your suspects, and those are the people that should have been up there. Nobody should have got immunity. Not at least not without the mother consent or without acknowledging the mother. Hey, look, we're thinking about giving this person immunity to come in here and give us this information on the unaliving of your child. You see what I'm saying? But now the mom is left, and Shamil Drake's family too, and they ain't the only one. Not Tai, what's her name? The one who lost her life in the car when Shell Care and them piled the car up. I can't remember her name right now. Tiara, and Shannon girl lost her leg. Her mama know, you know what I'm saying? It's so many lives that were lost and you know what I'm saying, caught up in this situation. Yeah, them brothers get to go home. Tiara Jones, yes, ma'am. Yeah, they get to go home. But at whose expense? You beat the state, yeah. But the streets is still waiting for some answers. See, we gonna turn it up a notch. Because these folk, when they've been in this situation, if it weren't for YSL running around here committing these crimes, doing what they were doing to people. You feel me? And at the end of the day, like I say, I can talk about it openly and say what I want to say, because it's over with. You got folk until 15-year probation. You got folk until 8 years in jail, 4 years, 9 years, 5 years. Time all over the place. The ex-girlfriend, not Taisha, but the one who was in the car. I think she lost her leg. The one who was in the car with Tiara Jones. I forgot her name. You see what I'm saying? But I'm finna take a shot because I'm going to say what I got to say. Y'all. I'm trying to be, y'all seen how I've been trying to change, become more professional, and stuff like that. But we've been sitting back and we've been watching the YSL trial, and we ain't finna act like the other folk ain't got to go to trial. We ain't finna act like Kayla Bumper didn't just go down there and file this paperwork talking about she finna represent Shannon Steelwell in a 2023 case. I don't know what the hell kind of weirdo shit y'all got going on, but we finna get to the motherfucking bottom of it. This is all what I'm trying to say. All these stuff were put together. It was coerced. And just like that lady said, y'all, the jury was paid off because you heard that lady that got up there and said, look, if I was up there, I was going to hook and buck they motherfucking ass. That's what she said. Yes, lyrics do matter. You got every right to say whatever you want to say. But the time you start going out there and you saying stuff that pertain to an unaliving or a situation that just happened, caught him at the red light. And his brother just lost his life. A 17-year-old just got unalived at the red light. The detectives is out there working on it right now. While you in here on Pro Tools, you might have a concern. Shannon ain't staying with her. Shannon can't stay. No. But see, that's why that's a dangerous game. You done let this lady go in the courthouse, and she filed the paperwork yesterday saying that entry of appearance. See, Matt Shaw done got out the way. Matt Shaw got out the way the time this case was over. Matt Shaw didn't say, look, I got you. Let's see what they talking about with this 2023 case. Let's see what's going on. You see, Matt Shaw didn't say none of that. Matt Shaw got out the way. Gone. Brian Steele, gone. Man, them boy getting up out of there, gone. The only person who didn't get nothing was Yak Gotti. It might have came with a wound, but he walking away with nothing. That's Bruce. What's his name? I'm sorry, Doug Weinstein. Client walking away with Nathaniel Jefferson. Even Brian Steele, client took a plea, and he big shine. All I'm saying is, now you got this same stuff finna trickle over into this other trial. Buddy went on in the other day, took his plea. It was something I was finna show y'all too. Just on real quick. Okay, but yeah. Now, they trying to get another, I think, $2-3 million to prosecute these boys. I got it right here. But all I'm saying, y'all, is this. Them boy got off, but you had a dude that went in there and said, look, these people was involved. Ain't no way that man was supposed to got no immunity. And you know, and again, he got another case. Winfrey took that plea today. But we can't act like, man, these folks ain't caught up in these unaliving. And this is how I feel. I feel like more people lost their life that didn't have nothing to do with YSL, YFN, 4PL, none of these organizations than did. It were innocent people that lost their life. Do I need to play it for y'all? When Mayor Keisha Bottoms lost her nephew, Darius Bottoms, y'all had a serious problem then. You feel? See, y'all, a lot of people, let me show y'all the backstory real quick. Because a lot of people just don't get it. And even with the charges that Shannon got right now, can I say gang on here, but they gang charges out of Fulton County. I mean, if Fulton County decides to prosecute that, I don't know how you gonna goddamn, you feel? I believe you'll get a bond, but if they sit there and say, man, listen, bro got out of jail. I mean, bro got locked up. Wait a minute, where y'all at? Bro got locked up and was committing the same crimes in here that he was committing on the street. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I keep telling y'all, I've been in Wright Street, and they will put a RICO on you in Wright Street. If you get in Wright Street and you doing all them woo, and you affiliated and you in there woo, and they put a RICO on you. I done seen them do it. Y'all like for me, man. Y'all like it or like it or like it or like it or. I'm finna play something for y'all though. Look, y'all like it or for me though. Do it. Y'all tap the like, tap the like, tap the like. Smash that. Like I'm trying to do prosecutor love. How y'all feeling though, One Life? I'm talking a little mess, y'all. I ain't had too many yet. But I got it coming. Y'all know I got it coming. We ain't been on here no about 20 minutes. But I want y'all to see this. Check them out. Where is it right? Check them out.
3 men convicted and sentenced to prison for killing the nephew of Atlanta mayoral-elect Keisha Lance Bottoms. 19-year-old Rashad Barber, 23-year-old Ryan Bowdery, and 22-year-old David Wallace. They will all spend the rest of their lives behind bars. Darius Bottoms was shot and killed in June of 2014. An investigation revealed he was mistaken to be a rival gang member.
Are you looking to establish your business using an address other than your home? Well, at iPostal One, we can help with that.
Case rocked the Detroit metro community, stunning everyone here, garnering national headlines. Today now, some closure.
They said they want to make an impact statement. I actually want to make a statement to them.
As expected, the mom who admitted to
Three gang members convicted tonight in the shooting death of Atlanta Mayor-elect Keisha Lance Bottoms' nephew. The Fulton County District Attorney announced that Rashad Barber, Ryan Bowdery, and David DeJunta Wallace will all serve time behind bars. It's for the 2014 murder of 18-year-old Darius Bottoms. And Bottoms was driving in southwest Atlanta when he was fatally shot in the head. Investigators say he was mistaken by the three defendants as a rival gang member.
On Fox 5 News and Channel 11. He was first.
So look, that's just a quick version. They got a whole episode out about it. Wait, you see that, right? They unalive Keisha Lance Bottoms, the mayor of Atlanta. That's why Keisha Bottoms, what's her name? Fannie Willis, Kamala Harris, she with them too. Start locking up all them dudes hitting them with the Ricos. After Shawty lost her nephew. Oh, y'all see where I'm going with it? Them folks was mad. They like, oh no. Mind you, the dudes who unalive Keisha, hold on. The dudes, them little young dudes who unalive Keisha Lance Bottoms' nephew, when they went to trial, they already told them folk they were YSL. They mistook him for a rival member. What? Y'all mistook the mayor nephew for a rival member. Okay, boom. They had a mistrial, they first trial. They second trial, they got sentenced to life. But what I'm saying is, they told them folks, look, we thought he was a rival member. We YSL. We thought he was something else. That's all I'm letting y'all know. That's why it's such a press on YSL. That's why it's such a press on the Ricos. That's why they locking up all them young dudes starting at 15 on up. That's really what's going on, y'all. Keisha Lance Bottoms' nephew Darius Bottoms, he was 18 years old when this happened. And I believe he was going to like Morehouse, or he was going to a good college. This man went in the street. And then YSL gonna unalive him. But see, I'm gonna tell y'all something. That was a personal vendetta. That was a message that they were trying to send to the mayor. But see, y'all ain't gotta listen to me. Y'all ain't gotta listen to me. Look at what's in your face. It's right there in your face. But now look, Yak good, but Shannon got charges too. I think Yak got some too from inside the jail. Now, again, that's a tricky situation. That stuff that go on inside the jail, because it's all really a factor of. I'm be honest with y'all. It's all a factor of what are they gonna try to force on you. Now, and I ain't gonna lie to you, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I ain't gonna lie to you, y'all. Y'all please hit the like button for me, man. Y'all hit the like button for me. Rock with me. Shoot. you know, I be breaking it down for y'all now. I be really telling y'all what's going on, but I don't be wanting to just talk about why I said, because I know so much about a lot of other cases and a lot of other trials. You feel me? Like interesting trials and a lot of cases. Y'all. I'm in all kind of courtrooms. I'm in all kind of political things. Like, you feel me? And I can talk to y'all about a lot, you know, but I don't just pop out and talk about everything. I like to talk to y'all about what I know about. I like to talk to y'all about what I can kind of inform y'all, educate, answer questions on, and y'all can inform me on too. Cause I learn a lot from y'all too now. I ain't gonna lie. I learn a lot from y'all, especially when y'all be in the comment going and letting me know and y'all be talking. I be like, dang, I ain't think about this. I ain't think about that. See, I don't got the type of YouTube channel where we come over here and argue. Everybody is respected. If you got something to say, I hear you out. I get on there with trolls and disrespectful people that try to be funny, because that ain't what this is. You feel me? But other than that, I never judge nobody because they think different from how I think, because, you know, that's what make the world go around. Shoot, because my thought and your thought come together and make a different thought. You know what I'm saying? But and y'all welcome. I thank y'all for everything. You feel me? I thank y'all for everything. Y'all keep me going to come up here and talk to y'all about stuff. You feel me? But yeah. So you got but anyway, getting back on track with oh yeah, we're gonna keep it real. You know. Okay, so with the charges that they facing on the inside, it's all about okay, with let's say with Shannon, right? I know it was a situation to where I'm finna break it down for y'all, shout. I'm finna break it down for y'all for real. I'm finna break it down for y'all. Facts. I don't know what I've been waiting on. I was waiting on the liquor to kick in. It's kicking. Listen, it's kicking. Hey-ya! Let's go. Look, Pete Gang, y'all. And this is facts. I promise y'all what's going on, right? I told y'all about how, and listen, though, I done been in Wright Street. I was in Wright Street. I checked it out earlier this year. But look, when you in Wright Street, right, they got this stuff. I told y'all about the strips, and I told y'all about how people be smoking strips and they be overdosing and stuff like that, right? Y'all remember when they were telling y'all that Shannon Stillwell got caught with the contraband? You know, I don't care if it was the strips. I don't care if it was the cell phone. I don't care if it was the clothes. I don't care if it was whatever it was. He got caught in with contraband. That's one of his charges. The other charge is gang stuff. What is it, like gang affiliation or gang charges, riding, something like that. I can't remember. You know what I'm saying? So mind you, him and Kayla got married because this is crazy, but it's true. It's true. The only person who can bring you, as far as Shannon Stillwell go, or anybody for that matter, if you're not getting it from the guard, you feel me? Which I do not doubt that he had a guard bringing it to him as well. And the guard that was bringing it to him is probably the same guard who was in cahoots with Kayla Bumpers, who got to arguing with her down there at the jail. They had something going on as far as getting stuff in, and you know how you show a little bit of favoritism. Whatever the situation happened, and there was an argument between her and another lady down there, and that is how this marriage got exposed to what we see today. It is very true. Okay, so even when people were trying to sit there and say, it ain't the same person, couldn't find out it is. But anyway, so you're going to get your stuff in through an attorney. Now, when we get in stuff, right, like the strips, it come on paperwork. The only people who can slide us paperwork is your attorney. You feel me? That's why we normally hire high-powered attorneys. Ones that they don't question, ones that they don't second guess, ones that come in there and it's like, oh, you ain't even finna try this attorney. You feel me? And when that attorney come in there and they pass me my legal folder, my legal document, the paper and the sheet, so what I need may possibly be in there. Mind you, you're talking about the same facility that busts out and burn out windows and fly drones in there. It wouldn't make sense to just have your attorney bring it in there to you. I'm just telling y'all what's going on. So now you got the work coming in, but mind you, Shannon Stillwell got caught up with the he got caught up with the contraband. He got caught up with the charge. Now look, the contraband, they gonna say, okay, we for sure caught you with this contraband. Whether it's a cell phone will get you what, 5 to 10 years, 5 more years, something like that. That'll get you time. You get caught with a cell phone if they, you know, we in a society today, in a time today where they make it seem so normal on the internet that nobody really cares. But in Wright Street, when they coming up, I'm telling y'all, I done been in there, I'm telling y'all what's going on. If the guards come in there on you and you get caught with that cell phone, they can easily give you 5 years. Whether they gonna give it to you or not, it's up to them. Y'all hit that like button for me. Please hit the like button. You feel? That's up to them. You feel? So if you say, well, look, I'm gonna go ahead on goddamn get caught with this bone. Not go ahead and get caught with, but you get caught with bone, right? The guard they may say, look, I can speak for myself. I don't goddamn call no problem. I'm goddamn plugged in, but he well, he one of the nigga that's plugged in, but he don't do too much. He chilling. He be back there in the cut. He gonna make his little money. He gonna goddamn woo the woo. And plus he the barber. So I move a certain way, so I don't get no smoke. Now I think I might have had some little stuff that pop out, right? So if something happen, I get caught up in the situation. They're gonna be like, well, you know what? Star don't really never do nothing. He good. And it'll go like that. You see what I'm saying? But if you got people that's constantly doing stuff, and then get caught up, they gonna try to hook and book you. So what I'm saying is, back to Shannon Stidwell, if he's in there and he got this going on, whoop and causing conflict and stuff like that, they already got it over at Union City, which is where they send people with several facts. So if they talking to Shannon Stidwell and they saying, well, look, how did you get this in here? Now they putting the press on you because let's not forget, we charge you with contraband. You charged with sneaking illegal items into a federal facility. That's what contraband is. Y'all do know that, right? So when they say that along with gang charges, mind you, at the time this was going on, the jail was under federal investigation, Department of Justice. Y'all see where I'm going with this? It's not just you beat them folks in there, but that's the game I keep telling y'all that Fulton County play. You thought you got away, but what about these charges? I have seen brothers go to prison 20 years for the charges they caught in Fulton County, not the charges they came in on, the charges they caught while they was in Fulton County. Have you ever seen a brother, just like you done seen, man, listen to me, it made me want to cry. Just like you see brothers go in Fulton County on misdemeanor charges and come out unalived. Hello. They go in there on a theft by receiving, on a mental health situation, and they come out ate by bed bugs, neglected, unalived, passed out on the strips. How about that part? See, people don't want to talk about what's real. They going in there on misdemeanors, coming out in body bags. They going in there on misdemeanors, getting caught up. Because guess what? Let me tell y'all something. You go in Wright Street on a misdemeanor, right? Or even a felony, accused felony, aggravated assault. You're accused of a felony that you can really go to court and beat. You can go to court and beat it. But while you in there, you got to defend your life. And you gonna do what you got to do. It happens. But the time you do that, put him, I ain't been none of that. Now you came in there as a brother on a certain charge you had a chance to beat, but now you done poked the dude in him, and they got it on camera. Huh? And don't let them watch that camera back then when you came in and you were, and listen to me, y'all, and you were hanging around the members. You were hanging around the people they know was affiliated. They were putting that pressure on you and saying to you, look, you got to do this, you got to do that. You feel me? and you're seeing your environment, you got brothers that's coming in. I'm talking about young brothers. When I say brothers, I'm talking about these young dudes coming in there and they seeing survival tactics between older dudes. See, I'm talking about dude 30 and up. YSL and all them and stuff like that, right? And the young ones doing it. But they seeing what is going on. And now they feeling like, oh, well, I got to catch me a body. Ain't that what YSL teaches them? You want to be YSL, got to catch you a body. We don't care if you catch that body on the street or if you catch that body in Wright Street. But if you want to be YSL, because let me tell y'all something. Gang banging got more of an influence in the jail system than they do on the street. Huh? You ever been caged up and didn't have no kind of backing? See, in the streets, it different. In the streets, you can move around, But when you in Wright Street and they whoop up on you like, well, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta stand on business, you gotta stand on where happening. Or you gotta go on and whoop whoop. See, that ain't no way to, and I'm talking about whether you young, in between or older, that ain't no way to go into a county jail when you just trying to get back home to your family. Because a lot of people don't make it. Let's take out the equation of what they did on the street. Let's talk about what's going on in the jail. Let's talk about the unalivings in the jail that were committed in the name of YSL. Let's talk about the unalivings that went on in the jail in the name of the illegal contraband that was snuck in there, possibly through California. Let's talk about what's really going on behind the scenes. Let's not talk about where they come up on the internet and try to get us to believe when we way smarter than that. Yeah, you beat it, you did it. But yeah, got it. That's why it's all good, baby. But when you got a brother that is the right hand to a person they call him King's Line, if that's the case, you're all a facade. If that's the case, you're all fabricated, you're all liars, ain't now one of y'all really about their life. If that's the case. Because ain't no way I'm gonna sit down, but it makes sense though. It makes sense. You the only one beat the case when you the only one outside of Woody, every rat that you seen go in that interrogation room and talk to them folk beat the case. Now you tell me, and I'm talking about walk away scotch-free. We seen, and now mind you. Now, Shannon Steelwell went in there and he told a little something. He told Gooooooo, and then he recanted his statement, saved him a little bit, but he still got in Wright Street. That was about December 2023. Y'all better keep up with me. He got pulled out December 2023 now. That was I'm thinking it was a riot. Okay. Keep up with me, Shawty. Now your wife come and file a thing the same day that you beat this door with Matt Shaw. Matt Shaw said, man, listen, I'm finna get away from bro. You can hug me in the courtroom all you want to, but bro, listen, man, I'm done with this. Your money ain't that long. I wish you would have took the plea when Thug took the plea. But anyway, so look, now you come in and you gonna say, command you, like I just told you, he got hit up in 2023 now. Now the same thing happened with old boy, with Yet God now. Okay, now let me get back to the point. Shannon Steelwell, he recanted his statement. He said, well, I ain't gonna say this, I ain't gonna say that. Okay, cool. You see, I don't know. It seemed like I seen an interrogation video with Shannon, but I can't say for sure. But what we do know is Kenneth Copeland went in there and made a statement, and Yet Gotti went in there and made a statement. And Yet Gotti was in there eating chicken wings. He went in there eating chicken wings and said he would go out there and get more information. Get some more information. On who? See, He went home. You know why he went home? Because they had an understanding in that goddamn interrogation room. The same understanding that they had with Kenneth Copeland and some more people. They all had understandings. Huh? So we're going to act like that don't matter. We're not going to. I can't sit up here and act like all this play ain't been in our face the whole time. I thought them niggas you know what? I ain't think they were going to jail. Nobody thought they were going to jail. I knew they weren't going to jail because the state couldn't prove their case. But I never once thought that they didn't have nothing to do with this. When you get, okay, put it like this. If Shannon Stillwell, and this is allegedly, this is a question. If Kenneth Copeland, Shannon Stillwell, what's his name? Delmonte Kendrick. What's that nigga name? Garlington. Lil D, Yak Gaddy, Ed B, Kenneth Copeland, threaten them. If it went between them, mind you, it don't mean that somebody went on lookout now. If it went between them 5 people, who did it? If it wasn't between them 5 people, Lil Woody, who was constantly getting whooped on, Lil D from Cleveland, the one he said with his son, Demekin Garlington, Scarface, threat. Yeah. Who did it? Who did it? The world is not that slow. Fulton County is not that slow. Kenneth Copeland, we know that you was involved with it because you came running to the people because your name was immediately tied up in it. I'm talking about what the police saying now. Your name was immediately tied up in it when you came to the police at 3 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nothing open at 3 o'clock in the morning but the Motel 6 and the Waffle House. But you at the police station. Why? Because you scared. Because you went and got yourself in something that you couldn't handle. And you knew it was going to blow back on you. Kenneth Copeland was the first person charged with the unaliving of Nut. He was the first person. And then you implicated Shannon Stillwell, which is why it pisses me out when people sit there and try to act like they don't understand why it's so important that we know. What's her name? Kayla Bumpers was married to Shannon Stillwell or not. It mattered because you unethical, you're a liar, and you don't deserve the right to hold a license to a motherfucking thing. That's why it matters. Because if you gonna sit up here and do all these things you did with your fake ass, and then I'm talking about fake ass as in personality, and now you done filed a paperwork to represent Shannon Stillwell, what Kenneth Copeland already told us, she is known for getting people a bond. That's the only reason she filed that paperwork right now, is to get him a bond. You can't do a damn thing else. And when you take your ass in that courtroom and they find out that y'all married, they're gonna deny your bond. All right? They're going to deny your bond and send you right back to goddamn where you come from, Shawty, because you went in there trying to play with these people about some things that you weren't prepared for. You feel me? Love don't love nobody, and don't let that go over your head. I said love don't love nobody. Hello. Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all something. As much as I don't care for Lil Woody, I ain't gonna say I did like him. I ain't gonna say I like. I just don't care for the nigga. I believe he a little bit smart. He might have hit her. But I'm gonna tell you something. I can't say that because of the simple fact that goddamn look. I'm speaking from a real perspective. All right, I'm speaking from a real perspective. I get out of my mind. I be drinking sometimes. I know I've been unhealed, knowing I don't even like her. I've been got drunk and healed, knowing I don't even like Shawty. So I get it. You like, you ain't my cup of tea. But every now and then, I want a little sip. Yeah, how about that part? Huh? Oh, I ain't finna marry your motherfucking ass. I don't give a fuck how good the tea is. I'm not finna marry you. No. Nope. 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 You can suck this dick from behind these right street walls. But when I get out, please, I'm not coming to be with you when I get out. And see, I'm going to tell y'all something. That's that bullshit. That's that shit. Hey, man, y'all hit my cash out. I know they're going to take this video down. I'm finna start talking shit. Man, y'all fuck with me on the cash out. I'm finna start talking shit for real. Because I be down. I'm finna tell y'all what's going on. Ain't nobody. Listen to me. Listen to me, y'all. Man, hold on. I ain't finna say nothing to y'all hit my cash out. So I know they finna take that video down. They ain't going to take it down. But they ain't going to let it be monetized. And they gonna be like, that nigga start on with the talking. Cause I'm finna talk it. I got me another shot right now. I'm finna take this shot. And I'm finna tell y'all what the fuck I want to say. I'm gonna tell y'all. And ain't nobody can tell me nothing else. It ain't nobody can tell me nothing else. I'm finna go deep fuck in. Y'all ready for this? Oh Lord, not that. Y'all give me some ass, bitch. Give me some ass with some wings and things. Y'all know for some wings and things, I tell y'all a lot of all kind of strange and things. I know some shit too. Hold on, I got some shit. Hold on, let me show y'all something. I bet y'all I got I'm gonna tell y'all why. Man, listen, hold on, wait a second. Let me make sure I still got the video. Let me make sure I still got the video before I say anything. I think this is right here too. No, that's ain't it. Before I say anything, I'm gonna make sure I still got the video. Yep, I got it. 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 I got it right here. Listen, guys. I'm finna listen, y'all. I swear to God. And they really put my life on the line. I got it right here, y'all. And it's so crazy because I got it from a politician that was down there at the courthouse. I got it back. Like when I first got out of jail, they gave it to me right. I got the reason why. I got the reason why. I got it right here, y'all. Y'all hear my cat. Listen to me. Y'all listen to me. Cause they not gonna let me make no money. And I'm gonna have to take this video down. I'll show y'all this shit. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, y'all. Y'all know the sheriff Fulton County, Petra LeBac. Y'all know Petra LeBac, right? Let me take a shot. Y'all hit the light. Y'all hit the lights. I got the video right here. I'm telling y'all why they keep trying to cover up all the corruption shot, because they don't want this video to come out. I got the video. I got the video right here. I got it right here. I swear to God. I got the video right here. I got it. I wouldn't even lie to y'all, so don't take me a shot. Y'all give me some Zach on play. I got to take this video down. If I show y'all oh Lord, it's accidentally playing. Let me get this shit off my tongue. This is why Pat LeBac, listen, this is facts, y'all. This is why Pat LeBac keep getting the money from the commission board, because they gotta keep paying Buddy who extorting them for this video. I got the video. I got so much shit on motherfuckers. I got so much shit. Y'all really should rock with me and protect me, y'all, because they don't be wanting me telling y'all anything, man. Why y'all think I'm always involved in shit? I be shooting the chopper, man. I mean, throw it out. Hey, listen, I got some. I got it. Listen, I ain't the only one with it. The only other people that got this is like probably Donald Trump. Politicians. I got the shit on pat the back. I'm finna play for y'all. This is why they keep needing the money because, and I know the man that's extorting Pat the back. I know the man that's extorting him for the money because he don't want the man to put this video out. So facts. And I need to stop talking about it. Like, facts. I'm for taking another drink. Y'all ain't hit my cash app. I ain't playing shit. I got it right here though. Cause I gotta take this video down. But this right here. Okay. I don't know, Shouter. I see y'all I with me on cash out too, man. I'll tell you what I will do with it. Dang! I need to set a limit. I'm gonna take me a shot real quick, y'all. What's not in the legs? Play the video. I tell y'all what. Man, listen, I ain't playing with y'all. I wasn't even finna get into this. But I know the reason why they doing it and who is storing Pat the back shot. And this why Fannie Willing and Wood shot. I got it right here, shot. And I ain't trying to goddamn be like that, but man, y'all don't have to hit my cash. Cause this right here gonna take me down. So it ain't gonna take me down. It ain't gonna take me down. It ain't gonna take me down. It gonna take him down. Y'all see that cash up at the bottom. And I ain't lying. I got it right here. I'm gonna take me a shot though. Let me see. Okay. Let's see. And listen, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The money that come to my cash up, I'm gonna spend $10 on some Zaxby's. The rest I'm gonna spend on goddamn the toy drive for the kids. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. But y'all hit my cash out. When we hit about $100 on the cash out, we'll go from there. We get close to it. I'm just saying. I'm gonna spend $10 on Zaxby's. The rest is definitely going to the toy drive. But y'all think about it now.
One life. One life.
Ooh, she walker.
We can just let this burn down, or maybe we sift through the ashes. I'm stuck in the sound. Help me believe it ain't plastic, 'cause I'm past it. Running through my head all the shit we say. Wet matches, bad habits. Tryna burn a fire on the query talk, 'cause we just can't have it. Tell me you feel the same, but I don't know a goddamn thing. Swear I'm fed up, I don't wanna keep playing. We can just let this burn down, or maybe we sift through the ashes. I'm stuck in the sound. Help me believe it ain't plastic, 'cause I'm past it. All of the shit we done been through. Don't you understand? I really picked you. Please don't be ashamed, I know you miss me too. I'm stuck inside your head, soaking in the pain. Must be something that I said, really pours in the rain. Just let this burn down, maybe we sift through the ashes. I'm stuck in the sound. Help me believe it ain't plastic, 'cause I'm past it. All of the shit we done been through. Don't you understand? I really picked you. Please don't be ashamed, I know you miss me too. I'm stuck inside your head, you've been soaking in the pain. Must be something that I said, it really pours in the rains.
All right, my bad, y'all. Whoa, Lord. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Is he coercing? Coercing? Nah, don't get taken now. I'm gonna say now. I'm telling y'all what's going on. So, all right, but listen. All right, I'm gonna keep talking about some more. Y'all hit the cash out when we get to where we going. I got y'all. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Matter of fact, you right. You right. You right. I'm a guy named. Hold on. I'm a guy named. Two people got named they cash that. I'm a guy named send it to them. No matter what I do, all I think about is you. All right, so anyway, listen. That's why I said stuff going on, man. Listen, I'm finna get into some more stuff, man. I ain't got time. I got that video though. Y'all listen. It's right there, man. We get the cash out to 100. I'm a guy that ain't do it. I'm gonna drop the video. It's something y'all ain't never seen too. It's something y'all ain't never seen, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna pop y'all top, man. And I don't even be on that type of stuff. But anyway, it's on. But look, next thing, what y'all think about better, man? Matter of fact, I want y'all to hear this real quick, though. I ain't gonna act like I ain't got it for y'all. I be so ready to go on to the next topic. Cause look, and I want y'all to join me. Let's start gonna be doing a 24-hour live stream, baby. I don't know when I'm gonna do it. Might do it around goddamn Christmas time if y'all goddamn rock with me so I can do the Christmas toy drive. Y'all know the kids out there ain't got no toys, right? Y'all do know that. That my cash out too. Listen, it ain't always about me. Hold on, let me talk y'all real quick. Y'all know I do a lot of stuff. I wish I could show y'all, but it ain't clean right now. Like I be doing haircut for the kid. I be doing that's why I went and got my degree in criminal with the criminal justice system and stuff like that. I like to help a lot of them young brothers that's locked up. It started with Fort County and expanded to Florida, and like I got a couple other states, but they not as popular. You feel me? Like Idaho, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Where we help. But even with y'all, look, let's not be like that. No, because I really just thought about this. We got the Christmas time coming up for the kids, man. You know, and if y'all want to be part of the One Lyfe Christmas jam, well, we just give for kid. This is the second annual. You feel me? I started it out. The first annual was back in 2012 when I was doing it at the barbershop. But then when I started, I think it was YouTube, but right around there, I had like a lot of people donating and stuff like that. And so we did the first annual drive. So what this is, it's 2024. So that was in 2022. Yep, that was in 2022. We would have done the second one in 2023, but I had got locked up. So this will be the second one this year. You feel me? And but I had got locked up before we had a chance to really put it together. We had just got through giving away like the turkeys and stuff last year and putting together the cartoon, the Christmas cartoon. But I do want people to understand, you know what I'm saying? I do want people to understand that I don't even got Zelle. I ain't even gonna lie to you, I don't even got Zelle. I got access to Zelle, but on my phone, when I switched over to my iPhone and I switched my banking stuff over, it was saying something. Zelle cool. I guess they had a chance to set it up on my on my iPhone. When I switched over to the iPhone 16, I guess they have a chance to do it, and I guess, you know what I'm saying, start with what I normally be doing. But I, you know, overall, but I do want to say that. I do want to say, you know, we've had so many situations that occurred before Christmas happened. You know what I'm saying? One of the families I really, really, really have been supporting and like to donate to, the mother out in Houston. She was hit by the police car. Her name is Desiree Poole. She was 41 years old. She was crossing the street, man. She had her son was 18, 16, and I believe she had an 18-year-old, 16-year-old, and like an 11-year-old, you know, and they just they lost their mom, and it was like Thanksgiving was actually the first time. You know, there's a lot that's going on. My partner, man, Jair Schneider, man. Jair, aka Too Tall, he got a son that you know, I really care about. It ain't about me. It ain't about, you know what I'm saying, the people that know we got somebody to kick it with for the holidays. For me, it's about the parent, the children whose parents are locked up. You know, last year I got locked up, right? And I didn't even. Fulton County locked me up for like the dumbest stuff. But I missed my daughter. I missed Christmas with my daughter, my son. I missed her first Christmas play. You feel me? You know, I missed things that I couldn't get back. Fulton County take memories, chances from you, especially as a father, that you can't get back. You feel me? That's what they do. And then they hold you and say all this. I can't tell you how many. Thug was locked up. His baby mama lost her life. His cousin. 2 more people. I can't tell you right now. He lost 4 people while he was locked up. Can't tell you what Yak went through. Can't tell you what Shannon went through. I can't tell you what all these young brothers went through while they was locked up. But I can tell you they took a lot of losses. Because that's what the system is set up for you to do, is take losses. So when I say to y'all, look, the Cash App is up. And right now, it's just on my heart to say, it ain't selfish for you, feel me? I promise you. My baby mama, man, the kids, they straight. They, you know what I'm saying? But I don't stop and think about the kids who got dang, you feel me? My daddy been locked up. Or my daddy is locked up for life. And you know what? On the account of Fulton County. That's what I'm speaking on. That's what I'm talking about right now. I'm going to go on to something else, but right now I'm going to speak on what I want to speak on. I'm not going to come up here and say y'all a facade about nothing. This is One Lyfe News, episode 1, where we talk in real time. No edit, no rehearsal, real talk only. So I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. And I'm going to talk about it till I can't talk about it no more. And right now I want to talk about how they done all us black men in Fulton County. All of us. You just had, what it was, and listen to me, y'all. They just had, what it was, how many defendants was up there on this YSL trial? Was it 7? It started off with 7. Only 1 went free. Let's be honest. Only 1 went completely free. But you had 7 to start off with. 7 black men that been sitting out there, been sitting in jail for the last 3 years. Huh? And I promise y'all, they only took them pleas because just like Huey and Quay, if you don't take these 8, I promise you I'm going to give you 20. And you start to get concerned. It scare you. I'm talking to McCray. I'm talking to the One Lyfe family. I'm telling you, I ain't going to lie to y'all. It scared you as a black man. It scared me. I know I got y'all beat. But it scared me to say, listen, in my situation, look, yeah, you can beat these felonies and take these misdemeanors and you can go on about your business. Or you try to fight misdemeanor and we're going to take you in the courtroom and you ain't going to see your kid get nothing because we're going to go back and we're going to do this. We're going to re-sentence you. Did what they told me. We're going to re-sentence you. I said, you talking about you going to re-sentence me on a first offender that I took back in 2016 because y'all didn't have a case on me? See, y'all talking now illegal sentencing. Keep on with me. This is illegal sentencing. What y'all seen them do to Montunk? They did that out of anger, out of emotion. They sent that man to prison for 5 years out of emotion. Lord was mad that she could not prove a point, but I'm going to tell you something. That come part of you going and playing with them for because, see, I'm going to tell you something. When you allow a person to slap you in your face, you can't be mad because the next person come along and slap the shit out you. See, if a person put their hands on me, I'm going to put my hand back on your motherfucking ass. You feel? I ain't no free pick, nigga. And I'm talking about how they going right street. You ain't finna put your hands on me and I get hit back. It's the same thing in the court of law, the same thing in the street. It's the same thing, period. You're not finna put your hands on me and don't get hit back. You see what I'm saying? So now you mean to tell me that you gonna send me, I'm talking about Moontoon now. See, Moontoon went in and there were already concerns about Moontoon. Y'all ready for me to, I keep keeping it real. It were already concerns about Moontoon being so much older than these younger people. And then when Travia went in there and said she been messing with Moontoon since she was 15, it raised questions of concern as to Moontoon. We really could put more charges on you, or we really could bring awareness to the charges that you have previously caught, which involves, or you can cooperate with us. See, I'm being honest with y'all. A lot of these dudes got charges to where they messing with them young things. They don't have charges. They got, it ain't allegation. It's knowledge of. That makes sense. Knowledge of. I got knowledge of you being this age messing with this person. That's this age. Not to say you did anything illegal, but I'm talking about Fulton County. But the way we can portray this image, do you want it? Do you want us to portray the image that you mess with underage girls, Moontoon, and we violate you and send you down the road for 5 years? Keep on with me, y'all. Ain't nobody gonna break it down for y'all like I'm breaking it down. I know I'm all over the place, but I'm being for real. That's why it's so imperative y'all pay attention to where now Moontoon lawyer won't even pick up the phone for him. Hello. His attorney won't even pick up the phone for him. Don't nobody care nothing about him. You feel? It's an automatic. So do Moontoon, do you, and I'm just saying how they put the press on you down there at the courthouse. Do you want this information to come out when you already got this girl that say, I've been dealing with Moontoon since I was 15. I've been knowing Moontoon since I was 15. But you also been messing with who? Share Cam. His art. That's what all these women are doing. And that's why I say, listen, pick your battles. Pick your battle. If you got somebody who love you, if you got somebody that care about you, then you love that person. You're going to go through some things with that person. But you love them. You hate them. You do whatever you got to do to make it through. Like hit my cash out. Y'all get me up here talking, and I be jeopardizing myself, and I be doing all this, but don't nobody support me, and don't nobody help me. But I come up here, and I tell y'all what's going on. I tell y'all what's going on, and I keep it silent with y'all. I've been in them with them, all of them. I know a lot, and I tell y'all a lot. Because if you rock with me, you deserve to know. This me coming up here having a conversation with y'all. You see, I come up here and I have a conversation. I'm going to come and talk to the One Lyfe family. It ain't nobody going to stop me from talking to the One Lyfe family. Hell no. Who going to stop talking to the One Lyfe family? Nobody. Nobody. But see, that's why I be telling y'all, man, y'all hit my goddamn cash out. Because I have to, man, listen, man, y'all hit my cash, I ain't got to explain it. We got to rock with each other. You feel me? I come up here and maybe I do, and I explain myself to y'all. I will explain myself to the One Lyfe family. And the One Lyfe family at me and say, Star, look, I rock with you, I support you, what you need or what you got going on. I'll explain it to the One Lyfe family. But I ain't gonna explain no run they pour nobody who ain't never got dang help with nothing. You feel me? I know what I got going on. Yeah, I know what I got going on. And I know how I care about the youth. That's why I went and got my degree. That's why I cut hair. That's why I do the toy drives. Look, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. I've been licensed in bar. I'm 41 years old. A brother, I got out of jail. I was 17 years old, right? It was something had happened. And I got out of jail. And I was working at Kroger. Brother said to me, brother caught me at the Kroger, right? He said, I just opened up this barbershop in this plot. He gave me a jar right now. I didn't know I used to cut my dad's hair. My dad died from cancer. I had to cut my dad's hair. My daddy taught me a lot of things. I ain't teach your children. Teach your children. Because the way that a child is raised is the way they will go. I know how I look. I know what I've been through with God. I ain't never been to prison. And I'm finna tell y'all something. I ain't never been to prison. My mama and daddy were married to the day my daddy died from cancer. I'm active in my children's life. I don't know if y'all hear him in the background. I don't know if y'all hear him when they doing that. See, I'm a father because my father was a father to me. And I'm not going to come up here on my platform and act like I don't have a voice that encourages other people. Now, I'm not here to put nobody down. I speak the real. But you're not going to catch me putting you down. I speak the real. But I ain't going to attack nobody. I talk a little stuff. We have a little fun, you know. Then we're going to say, well, it's real. Just like we can't figure out why this marriage happened, but we know. And then she got a nerve to go on Twitter talking about she want a baby by next week. Huh? Did y'all see that? Kayla Bumper said on her Twitter she wants to be pregnant by next week. I can't breathe. That what she said. I want to be pregnant by next week. And you filed a motion to be his attorney? It's some incest going on. I'm convinced that they are related. They related. Allegedly. This is some incest shit the fuck going on, bitch. You fucking your brother. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't hope the best for them. I hope for this shit to be exploited, and I hope for the truth to come out so I can talk about this shit and I can have a fucking story and tell y'all exactly. I'm just telling y'all the underdog truth by me. I hope this fucking marriage fucking fails. I hope.
I saw the cat running in the road.
Huh?
I saw the cat running in the road.
The cat?
Uh-huh.
What the fuck you want me to do about the cat?
It's got black on him. It's got white on him.
I ain't finna go chase no goddamn cat. Hey, chase a fucking cat. Yeah, I see what I'm saying. I don't want to cat. Fucking cat. He finna get a whooping. You ain't interrupting my life about a cat. Son, come on. He been rocking with One Lyfe though, saying he was a little bit bummed. Cat, the fuck? Huh? Oh, my little boy. Nah, my little boy turned up. My little boy turned up. He turned. Oh, no. That boy up. Say, baby boy. Oh, wait. Y'all see how I am? He the same way. That boy go the fuck off. And then went, man. Oh! Yeah, he sound adorable. But y'all see who his daddy is. He the same way. Ask him. Hold on. I ain't gonna put him on camera. You come up here and talk to you though. Hold on. Can't hear you. Tell him.
Well, our family.
What the hell they got going?
Then they need to put the guns down.
They need to put those guns down. Why they need to put those guns down?
Because you need to go to the toy store.
You want to go to the toy store and put those guns down?
No, they didn't want to grown folk.
You then go get some grown folk?
No, they didn't find the guns.
Who the hell got some guns?
I went to a bumper store.
I took the gun when we would go to the grown folk store. Let me tell about no gun, boy. You understand me? What else you gonna tell them? One Life family.
Well, our family.
By speaking of mine, tell them One Life.
Well, our family.
No life, nigga. One life or no life.
Well, no way.
Love you, boy. You love your daddy?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't love your daddy.
Yeah.
Man. You love your daddy?
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you.
All right. You should go upstairs. All right, love you, boy.
Love you.
Not about a chain. Hey, look. Sometimes we want to go live in the morning. The school be calling me. I be trying to tell you, look, I got to go live at 9. They're like, no, you need to come get this nigga now. But now, y'all. All right, so anyway, let's get back on track. Yeah, that. But now, I just be saying y'all like, real man. So, but I love my guy name, baby man. Oh, y'all got to hear my baby girl. My baby girl now, she turned up. My baby girl turned up. Now, I don't know what she doing. Yeah, not do that. Yeah. I get a little corner. You feel me? See, I ain't gonna lie. That's why that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. My kids straight, they pulled up. We gotta take care of the kids for the toy drive, man. Who is very fortunate. If y'all see like the crib, man, ain't no more. Bro. Huh? Okay. That ain't mom. But the point I'm getting at, hey, you know, you got a newborn and a granddaughter. I got a newborn and a grandbaby too. That's what I'm saying, y'all. We in this thing. Oh, you got a grandson. Congratulations. They man, but that's what I'm saying. And they are. That's what I'm saying. That's going back to family. Man, forget all that. Forget all that. That's why I say, my kid, I'm just doing what right. You feel me? I get so many blessings, man. Doing what right with my kid, man. I love my kid. I love my kid. I love goddamn One Lyfe family, man. You feel me? And I come up here and I try to make a difference in Fulton County because I pay taxes in Fulton County. Man, listen. The careers we got, I done got into real estate, y'all. I'm 41 years old. I've been doing this since I was like 20. You feel? I got my first house at 20 years old. Then I'm only saying this and saying how we have to realize the new wave. We gotta put this stuff in perspective for our kids and grandkids. You feel? My son 4, my daughter 6, my other baby boy, he almost 1. Then my older daughter, I think she's 19, 20. She can have a baby. See, this is legacies. We don't come on YouTube and argue with each other. We come in and we support each other. Look, if we got thing support Star or we support Trinity, we support each other, right? We support each other, man. Circulate the money. And it ain't about the money, it's about the networking. It's about the networking. It's about doing for the community. Man, I'm blessed to do for my kids and come up here and talk on YouTube and do stuff like that because of the simple fact that shower. When I didn't have it, I gave to the community. I got out of jail. I went to church and did toy drives. I did turkey drives. I do it to this day. And I ain't got a damn dollar to goddamn give away. You feel? I ain't talking about now, I'm talking about at time when it was like that. Because I'm not holy moly, but belief tried me. What is called manifestation tried me. Belief, energy tried me. Star, will you still have the same energy when you don't have the same resources? Meaning, Star, look, yeah, when you got $1,000 in your pocket, will you still give a homeless a person that asks you for? I ain't gonna call them home. Just say a person. If a person asks you for $100 and you got $1,000 in your pocket and you give it to them, yeah, that's cool. But if you got $100 in your pocket and a person asks you for it, would you give it to them? You see the difference. And I'm not saying I ain't sitting here to kick out no BS. You know. For me, I done did it. I done had $100 left in my pocket and been at the Kroger on Cleveland Avenue. This was years ago. And the man came up and say, look, I just need a little something. And I gave him the last $100 in my pocket. You feel me? I gave it to him. But I gave it to him because I was in front of other people. And I was like, you know what? I got $100 on me. I was finna take, so it was a long time ago. I'm gonna go, goddamn, we finna go get something to eat. We finna go kid, go, you know what I'm saying? But I gave it to bro. I learned then that when you take, now y'all keep up with me now. That's the power of giving. That's the power of not being selfish no more. But you take that power. A lot of people misuse that power. What I did was I started to take that same initiative and put it into my kids. I got this. But I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Now my baby, they got a goddamn good mom. Now me and her might bump heads and goddamn whoop whoop. But I'm not no hating ass dude. I ain't like how baby mamas and baby daddy get and go talking bad about me and say, well, I say what I say about with me and her. But I wouldn't never say nothing like that publicly or nothing like that. But I could never say that she did. I'm talking about my mama with my baby. God dang, ain't a more ain't a great mama. I can't say that. I can't tell you that. Might get on my nerve. I might get on her. But when it comes to them kids, she got dang don't put me in a situation to be a better man. Not just because of the kid, but because of the kid. Not just because of the kid, but because of the kid. You know what I'm saying? That's what life is about. And see, you don't want to goddamn getting back on topic. I know y'all be like, well, start going with it, going there. Can I talk about it? But I'm talking to y'all. What I'm saying is not to say that you won't raise boys. I'm talking about boys right now. They won't get caught up in the streets. They won't rip and run. They won't they won't try to influence, especially if they know your son is a person of power. Donovan. You feel me? The brother who was man of substance. You see what I'm saying? It don't mean they're not gonna try to use it. But when you got, and this is by the grace of God, when you got a mama who stand 10 toes, then you got a daddy that come right in and stand 10 toes. Do y'all know the power that we got? Do y'all know the power that we got? See, I ain't gonna let Fulton County take me from being a father to my kids, a grandfather, a father. And that's what they trying to do. That's what they trying to do. That's why they need to be shut down. That's why they need to be investigated. That's why they need to be stopped, because they taking not only fathers, grandfathers, but they taking the children. I don't want my son to get caught up in, and that's why I'm so protective of him, to get caught up in a Fulton County situation and I lose them forever. See, you go in Fulton County and you may never see your son, child, loved one, husband, anything like that again. Facts. So let's stop acting like this stuff does not matter. See, I refute. And that's why I own properties in Fulton County, yeah. But y'all never see my kid. You'll never see me out in there with her. I don't hang in Fulton County. I come to Fulton County when I gotta go to court or something like that, or woo. You see, I own property in Fulton County. But I moved myself up out of Fulton County. So I moved to Florida. I first moved to Florida back in, I want to say 03, 04, 05, something like that. Started going again, and I was visiting before then. Started going back and forth and stuff like that, and then Georgia just became a thing. I'm from Georgia. I'm from Atlanta. I'm from California. But the very place you come up at is the very place you want to get away from, so. I like to come up here. I wanted to come up here and turn up and laugh and do all the wild out stuff with y'all. But you know what? I think we done grew. I think we done grew to the point where we're a little bit past that laughing. We got a voice to where we going to be respected. And I don't want people to come up and see the wrong thing about Star and get it misconstrued with, oh, he just playing. Now, because I'm tired. I do members only live. So become a member, become a subscriber, something like that, where we'll turn up and laugh and play. But as long as I'm public and I got a voice and I know people watching, I'm going to say something that matters. I'm going to say something that matters. And I'm going to keep doing the toy drives. If y'all want to contribute to the toy drive, please do. But I'm gonna keep going because y'all keep me going. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all keep me going. Training, Philly. And I'm gonna say training because I'm talking about people that I know directly. Training, Philly. I can't really, like, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people every day, they're joining. They're joining and saying, hey, look, Star Rock with you. And I appreciate the support. And I'm gonna keep going. I'm not y'all know me. I turn up and talk man, but I ain't negative, y'all. I ain't negative. I talk that mess and I get on it. But the more part about Star Man, I'm positive. I love talking to y'all. And we're gonna talk about a lot of things. Man. I'm finna go and eat, y'all. I'm gonna pop back out on later on tonight, man. But I love y'all, man. You see it? And y'all kind of work with me because, mind you guys, I'm trying to get away from the drinking and coming live. I like to drink and get a little out my body and stuff, but I think that I think y'all will see me a lot more on live if I get away from the drinking and be more I like to, you know what I'm saying, and we could talk a little bit more as opposed to me getting up here drinking because y'all make me feel more comfortable. I used to do the drinking to feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Spider Woman, man, for the new membership. Thank you so much. Thank you. And y'all definitely, man, support me, man. I mean, and I'll support y'all. Thank you so much. You feel me? I'm still, you feel me? Work with me. Because I am getting into it to where I'm not finna be up here doing all that. You know, I had me a little shot or something. But I like to come up here and talk to y'all more sober, man. And y'all they kind of just know me for the person I am as opposed to they drinking kind of be like trying to get out of that nervousness and things like that. You feel me? That be the only truth. Trying to get out of that nervousness and go to drinking and having fun and stuff like that. But I think that I will get a lot further with y'all just being myself and not doing the drinking because I've gotten too old for that. You know, I have. But I thank you. I thank everybody for pulling up tonight. And y'all turn y'all notifications on because I am going to be coming out on live more and more. You know what I'm saying? And just having fun, you know what I'm saying? And talking about things that are going on. I want y'all to let me know. Please let me know. Would y'all like to talk about the Jonah Benet case? I'm not trying to force it. I like to work on cases. I like to work on cases, information, crimes, missing people. I love the legal aspect. Trials. I love it because I'm so good with it. But I didn't get a law degree. But I think that, and this is just me, I think that I'm right there with lawyers. But definitely, y'all, let's talk about it's really good. Let's talk about the Jonah Benet case. You feel me? Like, and we can start this up. Y'all let me know in the comments, and we can start this up. What time is it? It's only 5 o'clock. It seems so late. So look, let's do this then. Y'all let me know in the comments because I'm gonna get up off of here. But let's talk about the Jonah Benet case. Now, what I would do is I would if y'all have not had a chance to watch the documentary on Netflix, please let me know. And we could set up together like a member, what is this? Members or subscribers only on YouTube, and I can play it and we can watch it together and then we can dissect it. But I'm 41 years old. I remember when this happened to Jonah Benet. You see me? I remember when this happened. So let's talk about it. You know, y'all got my back. I got y'all back. And there are other trials we'll tap into and stuff like that. But I do want to talk about this Jonah Benet case. This is crazy. Like, I tell y'all what. Her mama did it. What you think about Burke? And his name Burke. What you think about the brother? I believe you see what I'm saying? How deep it is. We should watch it together, okay? If you're not a member, become a member, okay? Because I'm gonna do a members only, and let's watch it. The kidnapper puts the kid in the bait. What kidnapper puts the kid in? Her brother. I think it was the brother, and I think that mind you, the mom already had cancer, so she was already on her way out. But the mama definitely wrote that ransom note. What y'all think about that? That was part of the mama and the daddy covering up for the brother. I believe that too, Trini. That's a good point, Trini. I believe that too. Now that we know that what we know about people, I believe that too. I believe that too. Hey, so look, y'all. Let's do this. Let's do this. Do y'all want to do like a I would do it tonight, maybe. I would do it tonight. I put it over there, so I ain't knocking out. I would do it tonight. We'll see. Y'all turn y'all notification on. Like I believe y'all ain't in great light. Y'all hit the lights. Hit the lights. Hit the lights. I ain't want to knock it down. Huh? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. So look. Have y'all had a chance to have y'all seen the Jonah Benet thing? The documentary on Netflix? You been what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get on that. Because this is crazy. I've been on this case back. Y'all know in 96, that's when Pop died. Hold on, what? They did an actual reaction of the mom, dad, and the brother's interview. It was good. Okay. Well, we're going to get on that. And we're going to get on it. We're going to talk about it. So look, what we'll do is this. And I think I have to do it on the members only thing, because if I do it on YouTube, they're going to block it anyway to where we can watch it. Or if y'all want to, y'all can go. That's going to take too long. Let's watch it. You feel me? And what I'll do is I'll set it up on here to where even if you haven't watched it, we can catch bits and pieces of it. Yeah, the dude, he was lying. And that was the dude that was I forgot his name. But I remember even back when he did that, and I was young when this happened. I was like maybe 10. This happened in 96. So I was like 13. Something like that. And I remember being young, like, he's weird. I was like, he's definitely weird. And he got found not guilty. They found him over in Thailand and all that like that right up. That daddy, that mama, that brother, they covered this up. They covered this up, shout. You feel? They covered this up. We're gonna tap in and talk about it. It's 5, so I'm gonna go eat and take me a little nap. But look, I might pop out back tonight. I might pop back out tonight and we talk about it. Y'all turn y'all notifications on. Look, man, y'all ain't. I really want to show y'all this, man. Y'all folks don't forgot about my cash up. But it's all right. I know when it's on your heart, it's on your heart. One Lyfe family. I'm gonna pop back out in a minute. Let me go eat. Play with my kids for a minute. Feel me? They got Christmas lists and shit. You know, when it go from that moment of your Christmas list to theirs, and you're like, what the fuck is this? You want one of these? Where I'm supposed to get a Tesla robot from? One Lyfe family, I love y'all. I see y'all in a minute.